Meghan Victoria, take 527. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Meghan Victoria. Before you go any further, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today is a super exciting video on our channel. So Jennifer Lopez, JLO, the JLO Glow, the superstar, the goddess herself, has created a collection with Inglot Cosmetics. Now you guys know I'm a huge Inglot fan. I have so many products. I use their stuff all the time. I have multiple videos talking about Inglot. So when I heard JLO was coming out with a collection with a brand I already love, I was really excited. So we just did have the Canadian launch party a couple nights ago, and with that I have a few goodies that I would love to share with you. So JLO did release a 70-piece collection. That is like huge, and I love that she partnered with Inglot for it. Again, I'm super passionate about the brand. I know I've said this, but she actually approached Inglot for the collection. So I just think the collaboration is so authentic and it's so genuine. And so I'm just like really excited to get into it. So we did create this look today. So I'm going to be walking you guys through some of the products that I have. We're going to do some swatches, and then we're going to get into a whole makeup look. So I could ramble on forever. We all know I could, but let's get straight into the video and let's get this video started. Alright guys, so before we get into the tutorial aspect of the video, I did want to go over the whole collection with you. Now let's be real, it's a 70-piece collection. It is a huge collection, it is JLo vibes written all over it. I'm so excited, but I do have a couple goodies from the Inglot Canadian launch party, so I'm going to share those with you. We're going to create a whole look, but first, let me show you what I got. I haven't even taken the packaging off of it. Like, I wanted to really go through it with you guys for the first time, like as authentic as possible. So I'm going to just cut these open, and then we're going to have a little swatch party. So I've read a couple blogs, and from what I've gathered, the one product everyone is like losing their mind over and being like, you have to try, is the Boogie-Down Bronze. So I have this bronzer in the shade Sun Kiss. From looking at this bronzer immediately, I actually think it's such a great color. It kind of reminds me of Hoola, actually. Let me see if I can grab that. Alright, I don't know how it's really going to appear on camera too much, but this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. That is JLo's. This one's a little bit warmer, a little bit more orangey, but I think this will be a really great, like, sun kiss look. Like, what can you say? Alright, so let's give this guy a little swatch. Super soft. I wouldn't immediately say it's like that creamy. Yeah, this bronzer definitely has like a velvet feel. Like it's a dry feeling, but it's like really soft and smooth. I just wouldn't say it's like the Physicians Formula butter bronzer, because that one like almost feels like creamy and buttery, but this one feels very like soft. So I want to swatch this. There's a swatch of that guy. It's a nice like caramel golden color. That looks really pretty. I want to put that on my face 100%. It has like, I feel like there may be silica in this bronzer or something, because it just has a very soft feel on the skin. I really like this. I'm looking forward to using this. These are not easy to open. Come on, Inglot, like make this easier for me. Alright, so before we go any further, I did just want to mention JLo has put this like gorgeous embossment of her initials in each of the products, and I love it. Like the logo is like so clean. But we next have the Sculpting Powder. So these are definitely a little bit more cool in tone, and I remember being at the launch party that you could definitely see these were the bronzers, these were the contours. I don't know, it's a long day. So we have this bronzing powder. Why is it called bronzing powder? It's not fucking bronzing powder. Alright, so we have this Sculpting Powder in the shade Cocoa. So it's pretty deep. I'm not sure, like, our bags are pretty randomly selected, like the way they put products in, so, you know, you're not guaranteed every shade will work for you, but, like, I love to take things, I'm like, into the kit you go, into the house to grandmother's house. Okay. Alright, so let's swatch this guy. I'm actually very excited to see how the formulation difference is. Like, I don't know if it's going to be that different formula, but let's see what's up. So, I cleaned my finger, and, oh, it's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the same form. Yo, do you see that? Look at that. But I feel like even just a little bit of this would actually give you a really nice contour. Like, I think I can totally get away with using this. This is like warm sun kiss, like beachy girl, and then this is actually going to give you some serious sculpt, hence like sculpting powder. So I want to use that too. We're going to use all the things. Okay, so let's move on. So now we have some eyeshadows. Now, Inglot is known for their Freedom System eyeshadow palette, and you are basically able to customize any palette and look at this one. So this one obviously is for the JLO collection. This is so sleek, so beautiful, just so majestic. I honestly love this packaging, and if you fangirl over packaging like I do, you're gonna love this collection because it's just like JLO. Enough said. So let's open this guy up. So it's a very, very strong magnet. Like, you gotta really I'm just gonna look really weak, like, but it is a strong magnet system. So now I put 4 eyeshadows in my little palette. So we're gonna swatch each of these 4 eyeshadows. So I have my 4 eyeshadows in this palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the tones here. I think we're gonna use like these 3 and kind of do like a sultry, like mauvey bronzy look. I think that's very JLO-esque, but also I gotta love like a good orange shade. You know, the warmth, the fire, the bronze. It's got JLO written all over it. Again, we have the gorgeous initials. Some are upside down, but you know, that's just the way it goes. Alright, so let's swatch these little guys. So first, let's swatch the creamy. I don't want to ruin this logo. You know what makeup's so pretty, you don't actually want to touch it. You're just like, I just want to look at it. That's actually how I feel about the Benefit Blush Bar too. But, oh my God. I didn't swatch any eyeshadows at the party because honestly, I get a little distracted by all the bubbly and just chatting with people, but I didn't get to all of the swatching. Also, there's lots of girls hoarded around like one little table, so you know, excuses. But that is like so pigmented. It's like this, it's like, I would say it's a champagne, but it's not overly like gold, you know? It's like a kind of a warm vanilla champagne color. And it has like a really nice like pearlescent sheen. Then this next guy, this has like glitter. Like these, you know, it's JLO, like what are you expecting, right? This has like a nice smoky kind of brown, like I don't want to say taupe because it definitely still is brownie and bronze, but it's like a cooler tone bronze. It's really, really pretty. Then I know I'm gonna love this purple. Oh yeah, like oh my God, these are so deep. Like that's such a deep tone, and then it's got this gorgeous sparkle to it. It's a nice like espresso brown with of course a purple undertone. Then lastly, we got, oh my God, that's got gold sparkle. So that's like an orange eyeshadow with gold sparkle. Like all these shades are so beautiful. I don't know where they're gonna fit. I don't know how to do this. I could pull like a Mario and a Kim K and just be like, here you go. So here are the gorgeous eyeshadows, and again, the formula, like I'm not gonna say anything is like creamy and buttery because it's not. It's like velvet. That would be the one word I would use to describe all the formulas. Like they're just soft without feeling like there's any oil to them, if that makes sense. I don't know, like I'm excited. I feel like theirs are gonna be really blendable and really buildable. So I want to continue on so we can start playing because I'm getting like really excited. So the next product we're going to talk about is the Inglot Loose Pigments. Now guys, I have so many of these. My collection is ridiculous actually, to be honest. Inglot makes the most beautiful, like creamy, bright, bold, beautiful loose pigments. I'm so obsessed with them. So this is kind of an old one of theirs. This one is actually, I'm like, you can see it a little bit. It is called... It's just called 126, and it doesn't even have a name, so the fact JLO has a name is pretty cool. Actually, that was a thing that they did talk about. They said this is the first time their collections have names because Inglot is all numbers based. I forgot about that. Quick little tip. So anyway, JLO came out with her own loose pigments. So this one is called Silver Dollar. There's a bunch of them. This one is this like pinky color with like, again, it's like everything's obviously very warm. So it's like a goldy sparkle. Alright, so you can see this gorgeous like pinky pigment, and then it's got a little bit of gold reflex to it. I do remember swatching this at the launch, and in that lighting it almost looked purple. So I want to swatch it again and kind of see what's up. So I'm just gonna dab in there. So when you swatch it, you can see it's like a very thick particle, and it's like about kind of blending it in. So when I swatch it on my hand, oh, that's so crazy. What? Okay, whoa, there's a lot of iridescence. There's a lot of duochrome happening. Damn son. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see on camera. I hope you can, but it gets like a purple shift, then you move it a little, then there's like a goldy green shift. There's a lot of things happening. This is super pretty. I don't know if we're gonna use this in our look today. You know, who knows, it may happen, but I have a vibe going, and I think this is a little juvenile for like the look I have planned, but these are gorgeous. I love the pigments, and that is such a fun, that's so fun. I almost want to wear that as highlighter. That is gorgeous. Okay, so our very last product to talk about, then we can get into the look, the part that like everyone actually cares about, we have the JLO Lipsticks. So these, look at the packaging, like need I say more? It's just this matte black, rose gold, ugh, it's gorgeous. But anyway, this lipstick, this is in the shade Floor. Oh my god, yes, okay. So I was watching on Instagram today and it was a JLo ad because let's be real, like Instagram knows your life. It listens to all of your messages and everything and then sends you ads on things you were talking to your taxi driver about. But, sorry, hyper. She was talking about how this is her favorite lipstick color and I was wondering, I was like, I didn't actually check the name of the lipstick I got. And this is her favorite one, so that's really exciting. I'm so excited to use this. I feel like everyone fangirls over JLo and it kind of like unites us as a world. But anyway, so the lipstick here is this, again, look at her initials. I don't want to use this, it's too pretty. Do I really have to swatch it for you guys? Like this is so gorgeous, but it's that perfect peachy nude pink. If you've watched me for a while, if you watched me for a day, you know this is my vibe. Like this is Meghan in a lipstick. JLo, we are soul sisters. I feel you, girl. Thank you. Jennifer Lopez. Alright guys, so that is all the products. Let's get into the tutorial. I just want to put everything on my face. Let's go. Hey guys, I had to make this really quick disclaimer because honestly, I talk a lot about in this whole video how my makeup kind of looks like fine. It's okay. And in real life, it looks pretty, but there's nothing that screams like, oh my god, this is glamorous. Oh my god, this is amazing. And then I'm watching it and editing this video and I'm going, oh my god, this makeup reads so well on camera. So every time I'm like, this is really boring, and then you'll see me apply an eyeshadow and it looks beautiful. So I just needed to give this disclaimer because what you're seeing and what I saw, I don't know if it was my lighting, but like in real life, it just didn't look as amazing as it does on camera. So I just needed to be upfront about that, and so I don't look like a crazy person talking all of this. But anyway, let us continue. Alright guys, so we're at the fun part of the day. We are going to actually put all of the good things on our face. I love this part of my life. Alright, so I'm a YouTuber and no, but seriously, so I just got these from the Dollarama and I literally was just like, I'm officially a real YouTuber now. So I have cat ears to put my hair back instead of my like sweaty soccer headbands, and I can't even put that back properly actually, so let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the first thing, I've done a base. So to reiterate, I have put on Bare Pure Foundation, the Pure Primer, and then I did my regular concealer, so Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer, a little bit of Colourpop Concealer, and then I set with just the RCMA powder. So I have a very clean blank canvas so we can really see how the products react and go on the skin, etc., etc. And of course, eyebrows, because I don't want to waste your time. So the first product we're going to take is the Boogie-Down Bronze. I'm like so scared. You know when you're like, this looks beautiful, I really hope it's beautiful. Like I have very high hopes. I don't want to be let down. Okay, so we have the giant brush. We have the Boogie-Down Bronze. Inglot products are always super pigmented. I saw the JLo ones are, so I'm just literally going to just tap my brush a little bit. Going to tap off my excess. Hold my brush super back. Okay, that undertone and color, that is what a beach girl dreams of. Oh, I love. So I'm just going to do a really light application all around the perimeter of my face just to get that sun-kissed look and bring in kind of some definition and dimension to my face. Add a little bit more. I'm definitely someone who likes to build up their products rather than use too much, especially since I know how pigmented these guys already appeared. I'm really, you know, having a gentle hand. There is absolutely no skipping, there is no patchiness, and like, it's like what I said, like it feels very velvety. That would be the one word I would use to describe, like, it's honestly from everything I've swatched, everything just feels velvety. So I'm really happy with that. I feel like I just have a nice overall bronzy JLo glow, like girl, you got it going on. And so I'm gonna take a little bit of this bronzing or sculpting powder. I'm a little nervous, I don't want too much of this, but I want to try it. So I'm gonna just take a duo fiber brush. So these are usually used for like cream blushes or just something softer, but that's exactly what I want. I just want a very light application. So I'm getting actually a fair bit of kickback from this one. I got absolutely nothing from the Boogie-Down Bronze. This one I just did get a fair bit of kickback when I put my brush into it, so I'm really gonna make sure I tap off the excess. I'm scared, I don't wanna ruin this, but I'm going to now. Alright, so my immediate reaction is like, in person, I don't know if it did much. Maybe on camera it did. Maybe I'm also just scared to tap into it. Like, tap in a little bit more. It's grabbing a little bit more. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I feel like it's a little bit more patchy. Like the Boogie-Down Bronze, literally there was no patchiness whatsoever. This sculpting powder, as I'm blending it out, it goes softer and I'm not worried about it. But immediately, the immediate application went a little. So the camera died, which I guess actually worked out because I was able to look more at my face. And I have to say, it's just too dark. As I'm blending it, like it's working, but like I thought it was gonna be too dark when I used it. It was too dark when I put it on my face. So it's too dark for me. I hope it works for you. And you know, enough said. So, huge fan of the Boogie-Down Bronze. This just too dark. I think it worked well. I did think it was a tiny bit patchier. I don't know. There's just something that's not sitting right with me about the bronzing powder. So, that's that. Yeah, let's move on to the eye. So because a lot of our eyeshadows, you know, they're very shimmery, there's glitter, there's sparkle, I really want to create some dimension in my eyes first, so I'm going to use the bronzer. So, first I'm going to take the Boogie-Down Bronze. So I'm using all Sigma brushes for this look, just so, you know, it's nice and like level playing field. I love Sigma brushes, so I just thought it would be easy to do that. So I've put some concealer and powder on my lids. I'm going to take the Boogie-Down Bronze and I'm going to apply it as a crease color. Yeah, this is just, it's a velvet formula. It's so nice. Yeah, there's no skipping, no patchiness. Clearly a huge fan of this bronzer. I'm probably going to go buy the range for my kit. But this is really nice. So I'm just creating some light definition with that one tap. There's like no kickback in this pan. Like, I'm not kidding you. There's like nothing. There's definitely more kickback with the bronzing powder. So that is something to note. Now, with all the talk about the bronzing powder, because it is too dark, I'm going to try as an eyeshadow just to build up my outer corner. So I'm going to take it again. Yeah, way more kickback, way more than the bronzing powder. Okay, this eyeshadow, or the bronzing powder, is like not going on pigmented on the eye. That's so weird. Like it's fine, but it's not laying down pigment. So I'm kind of just done with this bronzing powder. Like, I think it'll work great as like a darker powder. Like, I think it'll be great for a deeper skin tone, but for me, it's not in my jurisdiction. All right, so let's go into the shimmery shades. I'm hoping these are majestic. They look majestic. I really hope they're majestic. So I'm gonna first take, I don't even know what I'm gonna take. Let's take the bronzy one. I'm grabbing it on like a nice eyeshadow brush. This one's definitely for packing. I'm gonna press that on. Oh my god. Okay, so immediately, yep, you've got the pigment there. It's rich in pigment. The glitter really sits kind of on top of the shadow, but it's a very soft sparkle. Like, no one's looking at you going, you have glitter on your eyes. They're kind of thinking, oh, your eyes are shimmering. Like, even from back here, like I'm looking at this mirror and this one, it doesn't actually look that shimmery. Or not shimmery, like glittery. It just, it's almost like a matte eyeshadow with like a glitter base. Like, a matte base with a glitter like top coat, but it's not shimmery. I make so much sense. Good job, Megan. But like, I don't know. It is. They're like matte eyeshadows with glitter flecks in them. It's not really like a shimmery eyeshadow. I'm just gonna blend it out with that Boogie-Down Bronze, just so it's nice and smooth. Alright, so for our outer corner, I'm gonna grab this beautiful purple. I hope this is shimmery. I want like, I don't know. I'm just gonna grab this beautiful purple. I'm gonna press that on the outer corner. So this is even more pigmented than the bronzy shade. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's very sultry. These shadows are very like sultry in tone. They're very like smoky tone. I would kind of say though they're a little like deceiving, just based on like, you see purple, you see bronze, you think that's what you're gonna get, but you get way more of a smokier version of it, if that makes sense. So that is really pretty though. And again, it's not like it's that shimmery, like they're more matte with the glitter, which is actually like a really interesting thing. So I'm just gonna take a little brush and blend that, and then switch back to the Boogie-Down Bronze. But they're definitely blending really well. They're very soft. All right, so now I'm gonna just take this vanilla and we're gonna pop this, obviously, kind of like on the inner corner, just to open up the eyes. Okay, see, this is a shimmery pearlescent color, which I did note in the swatches, but like sometimes it swatches differently than it applies on the eye. But no, what you think with this eyeshadow is what you get. That is really brightening. I really like that in the inner corner. I actually don't think I have a shadow like this. It's perfect because it's not like icy vanilla. It's like a neutral, I just wouldn't say it's straight up gold. Like it's like a champagne soft vanilla. So pretty, really bright, I love it. So I'm gonna go back with the smoky color and we're gonna grab a little bit on this brush. I'm gonna apply it to the lower lashes to really build up that smoky intensity. Then I'm gonna switch my brushes. I'm gonna grab the purple and build that up. Just build up that intensity. And then you guessed it, the Boogie-Down Bronze, just to really round everything out. Alright, so because the eyeshadows are a little, I don't want to say lackluster, that's not fair, but you know, they look so sparkly in the pan that you're expecting a little bit more when you put them on the eyes. We're going to take a little bit of the pigment and pop that on top. Just, let's have some fun. Why not? I'm just applying it really softly just so I can get a little bit of a sparkle without like too much like full on. Yeah, I really like how that worked. So, just because, again, this look turned out kind of cooler in tone than I thought it would. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that orange just on that big brush. That picked up a lot of product. So let's see if this works. I just kind of want to like warm everything up. So I'm just going to like, yeah, okay, so that's the most pigmented shadow I've used yet, is the orangey shade. But that's actually really pretty. I'm just going to go like all around to create like a really nice warm to the smoky look. Okay, I really like that. That looks really nice. I think that was actually my favorite shadow, to be honest, and that was not what I was expecting. I wasn't even going to use it. So, alright guys, so we are back. So I just went, I put lashes on, I put like the tiniest bit of liner, but I wanted to kind of like let it more be about the eyeshadow, and then I put some blush and some highlight. Just finished off the face. I love this bronzer. I'm so into this bronzer. Amen to the bronzer. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna try out, last but not least, the lipstick. So first, I need a lip liner. Like I can't do it. I need the lip liner. So I'm just gonna really quickly apply some lip liner. All right, lip liner on. Now we're going to take the shade Floor. It's just so pretty. I don't want to use it. It's so pretty. I don't want to break the bullet either. I'm gonna really make sure I like twist it down. Oh, that's so nice. That is so, number one, it smells delicious. It's very moisturizing. It's a lot pinker than I thought it was gonna be, but at the same time I'm looking at the tube and it makes a lot of sense. I didn't think it would be so pink, like just because it's a JLO thing. This is a really good springtime color. It's a very creamy luxe formula, and it doesn't like, there's like full pigment right across the entire lip area. There's no like patchiness or skipping. I really thought I was gonna have to put a gloss with this lipstick, but it has a very moisturizing feel and look. It's really, really nice, a really good formula. But yeah, so that is basically our look. So I'm gonna be right back to give you my final thoughts. All right guys, so we are back. So final thoughts. I have mixed feelings. I'm not actually sure how I feel. I feel like this collection is for like the working girl, the working woman, and JLo did say it is like supposedly for the girl on the go, so there is some glamour, but it's like a subtle glamour, if that makes sense. Like I find the eyeshadows, you look at them, and as much as they look like this in the pan, They're way more subtle on the eye. I am looking though, I do like see the different tones, I do see the different colors, but like, they're like, I find like everything's very neutral and smoky. Real talk though, the bronzer is amazing. I love this bronzer. This is now officially my everyday bronzer. I'm so excited about this. The loose pigment, I think it's like a little weird for me. It's like, it's pink, but then there's a green shift, then there's a purple shift. It's just a little confusing. It's a little like too out there for me. It feels a little alien. If you find a really good way of wearing it, I would love to hear about that. But the eyeshadows, this vanilla is gorgeous. It's like creamy. It's like got such a gorgeous like pearlescent sheen. And then these shadows are so smoky and sultry. That's the word. It's a very sultry collection. It's not like bright and in your face. It's just everything's like smoky and sultry and subtle and beautiful. And the more I'm looking at my makeup, the more I'm actually really liking it. I don't know, it's just a little different for me, but I really like the vibe. I think obviously it's JLO. The packaging is gorgeous. It is so luxe. It is so beautiful. The fact this is like the case, like it's gorgeous. So final thoughts is definitely this collection is a winner, absolutely. I think it's very versatile. It would be great for many different types of women. It's just not the most like out there, bam, I have glitter on my face kind of collection. There's glitter, there's sparkle in the shadow, but again, it's like subtle. So it's for the working girl, it's for the everyday woman who's just trying to get a little bit more glamour in their life. You know, you want to spice up your life? You spice it up with JLO. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this did help you. If you have any questions, concerns, leave them in the down bar below. I'm always just trying to stay on top of my comment section. And if you want to hear more about the collection or anything else, please let me know. Your wish is my command. Think of me as your genie in the bottle. I wish I had a JLO reference to make right now, but wrong artist. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave it all in the down bar below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Mwah!